Hi and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you have been here before. It is a pleasure having you. Today we are going to take a look at several different tarot size decks. Typically they are like the standard size. Some are a little bit bigger, some kind of are shaped like oracles, and they have different textures to them. So we're going to take a look at them, their textures, their sizes, and how to shuffle them. So I have a lot. I have more than what's just on camera. Right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 decks sitting here. I will tell you which deck is which when we go over them. And I have done videos on all of the decks that I have. So you can go and watch videos in the deck review playlists for tarot. I also have a deck review playlist for oracles. I have one that is deck review miscellaneous, and that is like Kippers and Lenormands and stuff. And then I have, of course, the how-tos that we're in. So let's take a look at a couple of size comparisons. So these ones right here are the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid. The shapes of them are similar to Oracle. And then we'll pull a standard size deck and just set those up right here as nicely as we can. So these ones are the Tarot of the Mystical Forest deck. And then a kind of smaller tarot is these ones right here. And they are the Tarot Illuminatis. So that's 3 different size decks right there. All 3 have different textures, different sizes, different shapes. Let's see if we can throw these bad boys in there so you can see a little bit of size comparison. They're a little bit longer. These ones are the Crystal Power Tarot by Jane Wallace. Like I said, I do have videos on all of these. The Game of Thrones one will be posted tomorrow, so it will be a day before this video is posted, so they will all actually be up. So there's some size comparison for you on tarot decks. Let's take a look. Okay, these are the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid. Like I said, they are bigger than most tarots as far as size and width. They're more like shaped like oracle cards. And these ones are very, very glossy. They get a really bad static cling to them. So they like to clump together really bad. So with sets like that, if you get some that clump together really bad like that, there is a powder that you can put on them, but I don't do that to my decks. And if you don't, then you're probably going to want to shuffle more so in this manner, where you just let them fall into place. So that's how you would deal with those guys. These cute Tarot Illuminatis here are the smallest of the tarots that I have. For standard size, I do have a video on like pocket editions and minis and how you shuffle them. But with these guys, their texture is very lovely. It's like a matte finish almost, and they shuffle beautifully. So you can shuffle literally in any manner that you would like with these guys. You can set them on their side. They will fit beautifully in your hand. No problem there. Okay? So, let's take a look at these beauties right here, which these are the Game of Thrones tarots. They have a gloss finish to them. They don't static cling though. It's not overly glossy. And you can just shuffle them in this manner. If by chance you can fit them all in your hands on their sides, I barely can, then you can shuffle them in this manner. And you can also do the on their sides type. So there's that for them. These ones right here are the Mystic Mondays, and they have a laminate finish. They glide really well when shuffling. They don't particularly stick together. They shuffle pretty nicely. Pretty lovely. You can shuffle them in all different manners. However you would like. These beauties right here are the Tarot of the Divine. They do have a texture to them. It's like a weaving pattern on the cards. If you can see that. There's a texture to these. They do not stick together at all. They shuffle absolutely beautifully. I cannot fit them all in my hand like this to shuffle on the sides. So if you can do that, then you can shuffle them on their sides. Just like that. Or in this manner as well. Woo. So there are the Tarot of the Divines. Here we have the, all my decks are sitting here upside down. Here we have the Labyrinths. They have a matte finish to them. They are too big for me to hold on the side like this, so I do have to shuffle them up like this. They don't stick together. They shuffle beautifully as well. You can use any of those previous methods to shuffle them. They are lovely. And then we have the Crystal Powers, which I showed you the box for. So these ones are the biggest in the actual tarots. They're the longest and the widest. They do have a gloss finish to them, but they don't really stick. And these have to be shuffled like this because there is no way I can fit them on their sides. Not even close. Next we have the Tarot of the Magical Forest, which I showed the box for. They do have a gloss finish. They don't static cling or stick together. They shuffle nicely. These ones I can just barely get in my hand on the side. So there's a lot of different ways that you can shuffle those bad boys. These beauties right here are actually my husband's. They are the Wizard Tarots. They have a gloss finish to them. I can hold them all on their side and shuffle like this. They don't stick together. They shuffle beautifully, and because he does this as well, I can show you. this method of shuffling. So some people do shuffle their cards like this. Not everybody. Mine certainly don't get handled like this except for one of my decks and then my husband's one. So you can also shuffle your cards like that. Very lovely. So that is all different types of ways that you can shuffle and deal with all different types of decks and textures. Most decks have a gloss finish, kind of, and most decks are a standard size. Some are a little bit bigger, some are a little bit smaller, some have a matte finish to them, and some of them are shaped like oracles. So I hope this was helpful to you on different ways that you can shuffle different decks. I will be doing a video on oracle cards and how to shuffle different types of oracles, because they all come in different finishes as well. But so just to show, like, here are 3 different finishes. This is a matte and this is a matte, but it's 2 different textures of matte. And then this is like a gloss finish kind of, but it has a texture to it. So different decks are going to have different feels to them and different sizings to them. Pretty unique for the Mystic Mondays to have a laminate feel to them. Haven't come across that very much. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below. Was this helpful to you? What are some methods and ways that you utilize shuffling different size and textured tarot cards? Let me know. Thanks again, and you have a wonderful day.